When I was nervous about something, I used to always really go into it and try and figure out how I can stop being nervous. But most of the time, that made me feel even more nervous and made me feel like my feelings were out of my control. So instead, what I do now is to keep my mind busy, to keep my mind occupied so that I can't start feeling nervous or that I don't make myself feel even more nervous. Because first of all, I know now that even when you're nervous, you can cope and you can still do things. So I don't spend my time leading up to whatever event brooding about it and really thinking about my nervousness, but I instead do something that's good for me. I maybe watch a movie or, do something that I enjoy, like painting, or I go for a walk, or I spend time with my family, or I talk to someone. I just don't go into that nervousness because that always makes me feel more nervous. And this has honestly really helped me to notice that I can do something about the nervousness and that I don't need to be nervous for something. And simultaneously, I use my language to help myself calm down. So I use kind and understanding language and calm language where I just tell myself, it's fine, I've done this many times before, I can do this, I can cope. It's not as bad as I'm probably making it seem. And what's really important is afterwards, after the event happened and you went through it, is to really process that you made it, to notice that even with nervousness, you could cope and you could do things. Even if things didn't go 100% great, you still made it. And that most of the time, you don't need to be as nervous as you're making yourself feel. That most of the time, the event probably is really good. So just really notice that you can cope and you can do this, and you don't need to be nervous. Noticing that you made it, because that will help you for the next time to realize, look, last time I was nervous and I still made it. And so for the future, it will help you to not feel as nervous anymore. I used to always believe that being nervous and really going into that as well will protect me from bad things happening. But in reality, the bad things were only ever my thoughts. So I had to get out of my mind and keep my mind busy and occupied, and then I felt a lot more stable and confident, while simultaneously speaking kind to myself and understanding, and afterwards processing that I made it.